Okay, good morning everyone. It is Sunday, and that means it is my financial housekeeping day. And basically what that means, if you're new here, if you're watching for the first time, is that every Sunday I spend a few minutes just to look at my bank and go through the transactions and just update my budget to see what I've spent. And I only do this once a week, so it doesn't take up too much time, but so that I can keep track of where my money is going. So I've got hopefully you can't see that, let me double check. Yeah, I've got my phone with my bank app here down below, so if I look down, it's because I'm looking through that. And so what I'm going to do is, today's Sunday the 15th, I'm going to go to my bank statement thing, go back to Sunday the 8th, and then I'll start tracking from there, because that's where I left off. So first I'll start with my checking account. I'm also going to talk about something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and that is living a life not limited by money. Because there's two ways to look at that, and the first way I think a lot of people think of, and it's when you have so much money that you can do pretty much anything you'd want to do. But then the second way is something I've been thinking about a lot, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I was thinking about talking about that while I did this tracking my expenses, but I don't know if I'm that talented. I can't do two things at once like that. So go back to May the 8th. Is there anything? There's only one thing from the 8th, and I think I put that in last week. And yes, I did. So I'm just gonna change the date on that guy, because I sent a Zelle payment, and I thought it was going to be like on the 7th when it went through, and it was actually the 9th. The other one, my favorite one, is that I got paid. It's very nice. So I got paid. I'm going to put that in here. That was on the 13th. Nice. It's a little earlier than usual. I think usually it's on like the 15th. And okay, it looks like I also have an automatic payment that gets sent for my phone. So phone. Okay, and that was still pending, so there's no date, but I think I set that for the 15th. Okay, that's my checking account is done. So I go through my checking account and then my 3 credit cards that I use pretty often. Okay, so going to credit card number 1. Oh wow, there's a lot of expenses in this guy. Okay, the first one was groceries. And okay, I did that one last week. Next one is Canva. Canva is like an app I use. Not an app, it's a service I use for making thumbnails. I got it a while back when they did an offer for like 3 months at half price, and then I liked it, so I just kept it. That's how they get you, I guess. So that was on the 9th. $12.99. Canva. Dang, I paid a lot for gas this time. So I got electricity, gas, my utilities. Nice. I always budget an absurd amount, and then when I spend less, it's like I have extra money. So that's pretty cool. Like I planned $123, and it's gonna come out to like 100, not even 100. So that's pretty cool. So this got 34.41. That is TTE on the 10th. And then I've got consumers. 53. Yeah, $64 on gas almost. That's crazy. Not gasoline, like the utility. Oh, and then the next one's gasoline. I spent a lot of money on gas this last week. I went to the office, and it's like an hour away. There's somebody on my team. They got promoted, and he's going to a different team, and he was working on this charging standard. Like, he was one of the guys that knew the most about the charging standard on my team, and so they were like, who volunteers to learn about this standard more and become like the knowledge expert or whatever. And I was like, I've seen the standard. It's a pretty short standard. It doesn't seem too bad. And so I volunteered, and so I've been working on that a lot. I've been going to the office to get that tested on a physical charging device thing or whatever. So gasoline. I have not been. I usually go to Sam's Club for gas, and I have not been going just because it's kind of like, it's like 10 minutes away, and it's the opposite direction of my work. So where is the gas on here? Oh, I actually have not spent a lot of money on gas either. Anyway, 44 Saga on the 12th. I did make a payment for tooth stuff that I got done, and I messed up. I made a mistake. Maybe you guys can learn from this. So I've got a card for my FSA. So I have an HSA and then a limited purpose FSA, and I put money into the FSA because I knew I was going to have dental work, and I forgot to charge the card. Like, I charged my credit card instead of the money I have specifically for this stuff, and so I'm gonna have to file a claim. I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket and then file a claim for it, which is, I guess it's a good thing. So I learned how to do that because I haven't had to do that before. The last time I used it, I just swiped the card directly, and then I got a notification from that bank or whatever. They were like, hey, we need proof of this, and so I just snapped a picture of the receipt on the app or something, and I think that was the proof. But this time I'm gonna have to file a claim or something. So that was a mistake. Hopefully you guys don't make. I'll be okay though. Where is that going to? The dentist. Dental work. Dental work. 13th. And then the next one, Planet Rock. So I signed up for rock climbing. I've been thinking of doing rock climbing, and there's like a place, it's like 20 minutes away, kind of far, but it's the closest one, and they've got like a starter class. You have to do it, and so I was like, I'll try that. It was $45. I guess I don't know if that's expensive or not. I guess it kind of is, but they rent you all the stuff you need, and then after that, I don't know what options they have for the pricing, but you can do like a monthly one, or you can buy sessions separately. So I'll see how it goes today. That's actually today at 12 or something. It's coming up. So 45. Where would that go? Fun. I think that's fun. Yeah, I'll count that as fun. 45. I may add that to my gym budget thing in the future if I keep doing it. But for now, we're just going with the fun one. And then Chickpea Kitchen, Mediterranean food. I had that yesterday. I went to the park, and I just ate at the park. It was fun. It was really calming. And where would that go? It's also going out. 996. May 14th. And the last one, the Metro Park. I got a pass for the Metro Park, a yearly pass for the park I went to. It's one of my favorite parks, so I just get a yearly pass, and then I can just go whenever they're open. I don't have to pay each time I go. What is that? I don't know where I would put that. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I could put that in miscellaneous. I'll just put it in the miscellaneous, whatever. 40. It could go in the going out, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. When I went, it made me want a bicycle, because there's a lot of people riding their bikes, and I don't know where. I just don't know where I'd put it. There's like a little pole thing outside of my front door at my apartment, but I don't know if I'm allowed to put it there. It's probably a good question to ask. Okay, that was the wrong date. That was yesterday. Okay, so I'm done with that one. Done with that credit card. I'm actually gonna pay it also. Just pay it off. Now that I'm here, just pay it in full. Make a payment. Gas is $5.99 here in California where I'm at. Dang, that's crazy. That's expensive. I think it was like $4.39 where I filled it, and it's just at a little corner gas station. I have no idea how much it is at Sam's Club. It's probably a little cheaper, but yeah, it was like $4.39 at that place. $5.99. That is crazy though. I gotta check. You just reminded me. I'm pretty sure I went to get gas twice this week. Maybe it was last week too. Gas. Okay, I already did it last. It was last week. I'm gonna have to do it again because I have to go on site tomorrow, I think, for testing again. So moving on to the second credit card, the Amazon one. What did I get at Amazon? So. On the 9th. It says I got something from Amazon on the 9th. I can't remember what it is. I'm going to have to go to Amazon. I think the other ones are books. Actually, I know what it was that I got from Amazon. It was fish oil pills. I'm looking at this live stream thing. The live stream, it says concurrent viewers. There's 3. I don't know who's here. Maybe Scott's still here, but the other 2 people, I don't know who it is, but hello. I'm just going through my budget right now, updating my stuff. I noticed I spent a lot of money on Amazon, kinda, and so I'm updating that. The first one it was the fish oil. So that was, I think that was $18.45. Fish oil. And I've got a supplement category that I used to spend a lot more on. I used to buy other supplements, but it was kind of a waste of money. I guess not really. I just wasn't sleeping the best, I wasn't eating the best, and I wasn't working out the best. So I was like, I don't need the supplements. Like, I could focus on doing the basic stuff better. I'd be way better off. It is nice though when you take supplements and you get a nice pump. That is nice. But and then the other 2, they're books. I've got, I think I messed up here. I only planned, that's such a weird number. It says I only planned $22 for books. Such an odd number. I think that was an accident. I don't know. Amazon. Digital. On the 11th. So I got 2 books. I don't even remember which. I remember one of them. I think it was a book called Boundaries, and then another one. Man, I don't remember what the second one is called. I really don't remember. Amazon Digital. It's some adventurous thing, because there's this dude that's going to Alaska to survive in the wilderness. 12. Okay, that's the Amazon one. I gotta pay that one off. Make a payment. Pay it. And then the final one, the Sam's Club one. Again, I don't think I used it. I don't think I've gotten Sam's Club. But I'm gonna check it just in case. For me and my wife, we put all our daily expenses and all bills except for mortgage on a cashback credit card connected to our credit union and paid off every uni. First year made $1,300. Yeah, I also like to. That's cool. I like to do everything on a credit card too. Almost everything. So yeah, that's nice. You do get a decent amount of money back. I put my the cashback points I get. I convert it to cash or whatever, and then I put it to my emergency fund, just because over time that money is worth less and less, and so I just add a little bit more to help with that inflation. Credit card, manage. Yeah, I have not used it. No current activity. Okay, cool. So I'm done with that. I don't know how long that was. 16 minutes. Nice. I could do a lot. I've done it faster before, but it's okay. So I guess now I could talk about the living a life not limited by money. I've been thinking about this a lot just because I've been wondering what direction I want to take the channel. And so I've been asking myself, what kind of problems do the people I want to help, what kind of problems do they have? So I've been thinking about that, and I've been thinking about the problems I personally had with money and how those have changed over time. So my problem used to be that I did not take care of money well. Like I got paid fairly well, but I didn't know how to take care of it. So that was the first problem. And then as I learned to do that, there was a lot of problems on the way, right? So some had to do with information I did not know, like I just didn't know stuff. But a lot of the problems also had to do from, a lot of the problems came from like the mindset and the beliefs that I had. And so that's something I had to work on. And I've made some videos on that too. But not too long ago, I started changing my belief about money again. And I started to realize that, sorry, one second. I'm seeing something here. Okay, sorry. So yeah, not too long ago, I changed my money belief again, and I was realizing that like I'm already putting a lot of money into my investments, and like my 65-year-old me, he's pretty much taken care of, and I've built a solid financial foundation. And so yeah, the old me, he's gonna be okay. But what about younger me? And so that when I started thinking about that, I was like, the stock market isn't going to set my younger me up for financial success. And so the old guy, he'll be okay. He'll live a life not limited by money. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. What does it mean to live a life not limited by money? There's two ways to see it. The first way is when you have enough money to where you could do not everything, but a lot of what you could want to do. You have enough money to do it. Money's not a problem. But the second one, that's the one I've been thinking about a lot. And it's, how can you live in the present without feeling limited by money because like you haven't reached financial independence yet? So someone that started investing a lot of money, they're like, I want that financial independence so I can live a life not limited by money. But while they're doing that, they're currently living a life not limited by money. Excuse me. So that's what I've been thinking about. So hopefully that made sense. And so what does living a life not limited by money mean? One, you have enough money where you can do most of the things you could want to do. Second one is realizing that you're doing enough with your money now to set yourself up in the future. Now you don't have to keep trying to put every additional dollar you make into the stock market. I think that's a trap a lot of people fall into. They try to use the stock market, which is a tool to make money in the long term. You make a lot of the money in the later years, and they try to squeeze that into a shorter time frame, and that's just not how it's designed to be used because of compound interest. So every additional dollar somebody makes, they put into the stock market so they can reach that financial independence faster. Like they probably have a number in their head. They're probably like, oh, at 1.5 million, that's my financial independence number. And then they're like, when I reach that number, I can start withdrawing 4%, and I'll theoretically never run out of money. That's a common thing in the finance industry, the 4% rule. And so whenever they make more money, they want to reach that number. They put every dollar into the stock market, and while they do that, they're really limiting their life now. Not everyone. Some people have a better balance with it, but I've been thinking about that because I noticed I was pretty good at taking care of the money I was making, but not great at spending it. And even when I got better at spending it, I was saving money so that I could do stuff, but then I wouldn't spend it. I would have a hard time spending it. So that's what I've been thinking about, how I could take care of present me because like he's not going to make money from the stock market. So that's what's been on my mind lately. If you're watching the live stream, or if you're watching this in the future, let me know what you think on that. I want to hear your thoughts on that. Because, this personal finance journey is getting interesting. It went from, like, I think 2 years ago. It's almost 2 years ago when I started this. Actually, it's May. Yeah, 2 years ago, I was like, that's when I realized I suck at taking care of my money. I had been in my job for a few months, and I still didn't have anything saved. And I think it was around this time, actually, that I opened a savings account for the first time. And so that's when my personal finance journey started. And then over the last 2 years, I've gotten pretty good at it, grown my net worth. I don't even know what it is now. I'm pretty sure it's gone down in the last 5 months or so. But I've grown it from like the negative 4,000, and it's probably like 90,000 right now. I was getting close to 100, and it was at like, I think it got up to like 97, and then stocks have just been going down and down. And so that really helped in sort of not being too attached to that net worth number, because it made too many decisions. Every time I wanted to buy something, I was like, oh, but I'm so close to 100,000 every time. And even times when I didn't realize it, it was kind of in the back of my mind. And so I started thinking about like what even happens at 100,000, and absolutely nothing happens. It's just a milestone. So now I'm seeing it as a milestone, not a goal. And so it'll happen eventually. It doesn't matter if it happens in 3 months or 6 months, it's going to happen. So I started noticing I was focusing on that too much. So the journey's been getting interesting, very interesting. All in crypto. No, I have almost no money in crypto. Almost no money. Actually, I do have let's see. I got Dogecoin a long time ago, and I just never sold it. I got it when it was like 0.004 or something. I should have sold when it got to like 69 cents or whatever. I should have sold. But let's see. It's at almost 9 cents. So I'm still up total on Dogecoin. I'm still up 2,800%. But like I think I've put $50 total into that, and that is worth like $1,500. But yeah, no, I don't invest a lot in crypto. I think crypto's not doing well at all right now, but I don't know. I don't look into that. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. I have to run to the store and make some food because I'm about to go rock climbing pretty soon here. So it's good talking to you guys. Have a good one. Let me know what your thoughts are on living a life not limited by money. The two ways you can see it. Let me know your thoughts. So have a good week. Have a good Sunday. Have a good day, and then next week I'll probably live stream again next Sunday. So I figure out how to end this thing. Okay, there it is. Have a good one.